Hello everybody, Andy here again. Well, I wasn't going to make this particular vlog. I know I'm always saying that type of thing, but I was just answering some comments on my last YouTube video. Vlogging is forever, I think it was called. I can't even remember what the titles of my own vlogs are now. And answering the comments and sort of seeing people and saying about they stopped vlogging, or they've seen people that have stopped vlogging. I was just about to answer one particular comment by someone who hasn't made many videos, knows they haven't made many videos, and how they're going to get back into it. And there's 2 or 3 other people who've said similar sort of things. They've left it for a while, as people have. We've seen people sort of come and go, haven't we? And they're conscious of the fact that they're not making vlogs anymore, and they want to get back into it. And they're thinking, well, how do I get back into it? As you know, I mean, I sort of tend to vlog more or less all the time. Yes, I have my highs and lows. I have my sort of peaks and troughs. I have bouts of enthusiasm when I make lots of videos. Then sometimes the inspiration seems to die for some reason. It's not say fall out of love with vlogging or with YouTube or whatever, because that's primarily where I do it. I must admit I haven't put a video onto Vlogger Hits for some time now, and that's that time issue which we've spoken about all over the place. Don't want to keep going into that, but because I've kept vlogging, maybe I'm more qualified, if that's the right way of putting it, about saying, you know, about getting back into it. I've never left it. Yes, I make videos about other things, etc. Maybe I'm lucky that I find inspiration in lots of different things, like this, like a comment that comes out and you've no intention of making a video, and then something sparks you off and think, right, turn on the camera and go. I know some people can't do that for whatever reason. Maybe I just got an inquiring mind, an inquisitive mind, and one that sort of goes off in tangents all over the place, and I can talk and talk and talk, as people have told me. But so for someone who's trying to get back into it, you must have made vlogs in the past. If you consider yourself a vlogger, whoever you are, if you've made videos in the past, you had something to say then. I know I said in the last video, or one of my recent videos, about people making vlogging through adversity or something. It's easier to talk about something when things aren't going so well, rather than maybe talking about something when everything's hunky-dory and that you're too busy enjoying life to actually think about sitting there and maybe making a video about it. But if you made videos in the past, it must be there, that sort of spark that sets you off. If you've gone off vlogging completely and you've decided to go off into another avenue or stop making videos, that's fine. I've just answered a comment from someone that maybe you had that sort of novelty value when you first start. After all, you know, 3 years ago, I would never have thought that I would be here doing this now. All the people out there who are vloggers now, it never existed then. We're still at sort of the cutting edge. It's still a new phenomenon. Some people, whenever you take up a new hobby or anything, but you class this as a hobby, but anything, any interest, you can sort of go along with it for a while, and that burst of enthusiasm is there at the beginning, obviously, and you're seeing other people doing it, etc. And then you think, well, no, the enthusiasm wanes a bit, and you can go off it. But with this, you may have come into it. I mean, I don't think anybody really came into vlogging and think, I'm going to be a vlogger, because the way that we found these sites, some people, because if they came along a bit later, might have seen others doing it and think, oh yeah, well actually I'm going to do that. I'm going to become a vlogger. That's going to be my hobby. I never intended to do that, and I don't really know anyone who came in here intending to do that. They sort of stumbled upon it, you know, as I've relayed several times, and you just sort of gradually work your way into it, find this community and this group of people that are doing it, and get drawn into it. And people get drawn into it who never would have imagined they'd ever sit in front of a camera, and I've seen very good examples of that, and it's great. It's really good to see that type of thing. But get back to my point, that if you've been a vlogger in the past, you are a vlogger. It's in there. You've done it. You know, you found inspiration in the past for whatever reason. You found the inspiration to sit there and talk into a camera. You obviously can do it. So it's just a case maybe of regaining that confidence. It's like stopping something for a long time, whether it be driving a car or whatever it might. They say about riding a bike and you fall off. Maybe you need to get straight back onto that bike rather than leave it and sit there worrying about it. The idea, I mean, I've seen this suggested in some of the comments that people are thinking, oh, I don't know how to approach this anymore. Don't think about it too much. It's the same, you know, it's like the old adage, isn't it? The more you think about something, the harder it becomes. And that is quite right. I've done it myself, and you think, oh, I'm going to make a vlog, but what should I make it about? And should I do this and should I do that? Don't worry, just think of something to talk about, or bounce off of somebody else, like this video or anything else, a comment, or something in the news, whatever it might be, something you want to rant about, and just turn on the camera and see what comes out. That's the easiest way to do it. Don't put pressure on yourself. Think, oh, I haven't done this for a long time. You know, I can understand that. I totally respect that type of thing, that people might feel that way, and I can empathise with that, I can sympathise with that as well. But you see, when people get into it, they might sort of be stuttery at times. I'm like that at times if I don't make a video for a while for some reason, and then other times it just comes out in a big stream of consciousness or something. Sometimes, some days are better for making videos than others. You know, that's the same as anything. We all have mood swings and things like that. We're better some days than we are with others for whatever reason. And it's the same with making vlogs as well, or creating vlogs, whatever you want. Sometimes the inspiration is there, sometimes it isn't. If you try it again and the inspiration isn't there, don't worry about it. Come back tomorrow and give it a go then. Don't worry about it. As I said before, you can make as many vlogs as you like. You don't have to post them. You don't have to put them up there. If you want to do some trial and error sort of sessions yourself, but just try it. Turn on the camera, give it a go, get your confidence back. That's the easiest way. So that's the lesson from Andy today. If you want to get back into vlogging, it's only you that's stopping yourself. The same with anything else. So just give it a go, and you never know, you might get back into it again. You might think, oh, I enjoy this. You know, why did I ever stop doing this in the first place? So that's the challenge for today. If you're a vlogger who's sort of a lapsed vlogger, should we say, give it a go, think of something, turn on the camera, and bang, have a go at it. Anyway, thanks for your time. I'll speak to you again soon. Probably very soon, though, mate. Goodbye.